Hello, this is Dave Thibodeau from Daking Audio. We're here at an assembly facility where we're putting together a console for delivery shortly. So we're going to talk about the input module today and go through the input module one section at a time. This is the mic pre-line in section where you have a gain control switch, a rotary switch that controls the gain of both the line and the mic. We have a line mic switch, a pad, a 48 volt phantom power, and phase switch. Phase switch works for both line and mic. And we have a high pass filter with an off position which shuts off a full hard bypass, and then a frequency up to 200 hertz for the high pass filter. Okay, here's the compressor section. We have the compressor in button which inserts the compressor. And then we have a threshold, and we can crank it up until we see some compression. There's a nice little meter there to show you various compression levels. We have a makeup gain with ample range. There is an external key in available at the monitor in and the patch bay. Then we have a compress limit switch which changes the ratio to a much higher ratio. And then the attack and release buttons, when they're up, there's slow attack, slow release, or fast attack, fast release. This is the equalizer section. You have an in switch to put in the EQ. It's a 4-band EQ, which is just like all the rest of our Daking Audio products. High and low shelf, and then the high and low mid. They're inductor-based EQs. There's 5 frequencies for each band, of which there's some overlap, so you can do some creative equalizing. There's an individual out for each section as well. And then at the top there's a low pass filter. Okay, this section we have, of course, the insert, which inserts the insert point. These 2 buttons at the bottom are for routing, changing the routing on the modules. The insert return to direct is just like as it says. The insert return point goes to the direct out directly, rather than going through the fader and then out of the module that way. So the monitor fader will take the monitor input, send it to the fader, and then out to the groups and the busing. So this gives you an option for routing. Down here we have obviously the cut for the channel and the solo, and the fader in out button means the fader is in at the moment, so the fader can adjust the level. If you want to bypass it, you select out. That sets it to a calibrated level of exactly 0. So that, which is very handy for doing mixing from the box. Here at the top of the module we have the busing section. Here's where you can select the stereo bus and pan left to right. The pan is always engaged to the stereo bus. Now on the group routing buses, there are 8 groups you can route to. These are mono as default. Here you can go to all 8 groups with the same signal, or you can press the multi-pan. When you do that, you engage this pan pot into the groups. So now you can pan between odd and even. And you also can send aux 5 and 6 to the multi-channel 8 groups. This is a great little feature we talk about more later. But here's the aux 5 and 6 section where you have the aux send to 5 and 6. It is a stereo send, so we have a left and a right pan, so level and pan, and a pre-post button for aux 5 and 6. Below it we have aux 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are mono aux sends, and each have their associated pre-button, pre-post. That's the aux section. Down here is the group routing section. Please excuse the shadows here, by the way, because our lighting guy is on vacation today. So anyways, this is the actual group pan. When we talk about the busing in another video, we'll discuss this further. But you can solo, this in this case is aux 6. You can solo it and mute the group master. So this is the group master level for aux 6. In this particular module, I'm on module 14.